yo, kings and queens, she's and he's, theys and thems, human beings, and everybody in between. So that's the hip hop therapist. Always down to talk about it. Here for the Erratic Show. I'm sure we're in the streets and we're here at Crown Hill for the Night Embassy with Domain Youth, with the group in LA. It's a Binale.
Yeah.
Just let you know. And I'm here with an innovator, a creator, one of a kind, someone who's not scared to push the boundaries, to step outside of the box. And it's funny because it's Kush Baby Beauty Box. How are you, Queen?
I'm good. Welcome to Kush Beauty Box.
Whoa.
Let's get into it.
So let's get into it, right? What is Kush Beauty Box?
So Kush Beauty Box was born from my love of cannabis and just my love of cannabis and skincare merging, and how I could bring topical cannabis to the forefront, because that's one thing that a lot of people don't know. They know cannabis as a negative, as a smoking, as a drug, as a this and a that, but they don't know the healing properties of cannabis, especially for the skin. So I decided, you know what, let me just bring this to the people. If it means I have to educate people along the way, I will. And so far so good. What, second year running now? So far so good.
You know, and you say so far so good, but like you said, there's so many stigmas against cannabis, especially in South Africa. How have you had to like battle that and, you know, confront people when you come and you say it's a skincare product but with cannabis inside it? So have you been able to challenge people on their views?
I always tell people that you put a whole bunch of skincare on your skin every day. Things that are manufactured in factories, you don't know the chemicals that are used. So why do you doubt nature? Why do you doubt nature? I mean, what were our parents, our grandparents using as medicine, as topical treatments, as any type of treatment for any ailments? They went to nature. So I feel like we really, as human beings, have grown apart from nature, and we really need to connect, because that's where we're going to find a lot of healing. Whether it's mentally or physically, and also just a more simpler, cleaner way of life. Because imagine all the creams that you put on a day-to-day basis. You can't even name those ingredients. You don't even know what they are, what they mean. But imagine you don't know what they are or what they mean. So how do you know how it's affecting your body?
Facts, that is true. And like you're saying, you know, we need to go back to nature, and everyone's been into like the coconut oil,
you
know, all the more organic products and everything. So why do you think is it that when it comes to cannabis, people are so like, oh, scared?
I think because it's just the social conditioning. I mean, even if you look from the 70s, the 80s, how it was criminalized and, you know, seen as something that was bad. But honestly, we all know that that's a system set up because they don't want you to tap in, because they know that it's a plant that heals. So even now, although people think that it is legal, there are challenges that we face. I mean, to be honest, white corporate has taken over the industry, and those of us that are black, that are people of color in the industry, we still having to, I guess, operate in an undercover type of way. It's still not safe for us, even though they say, oh, it's legal, and there's all these dispensaries that you see popped up all over the place, but still, it's a struggle for us as black growers, black dealers. We don't have access to that fucking 250,000 rand license. Like one question that I've gotten a lot is like, people are like, how are you operating without a license? And I'm like, I'm operating. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to tell me about a license for a plant. For something that grows out of the earth, unfortunately, I didn't go with that. Mother Nature gave it to me for free.
I love it.
And I'm going to do the rules. And I'm going to heal people, and I'm going to educate people, and I'm going to take people in. I'm just more about healing. It's all about healing. We really need to change. We really need to go back to nature, because at the end of the day, nature heals. And when we do go back to nature, that also gives us an appreciation for nature. And the fact that she feeds us, and more, and how we can look after her more. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
I love it. I love that. I'm telling you, talking about you're getting it from Mother Nature. Literally, I got it from my mama.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
For real. And then you come and tell me about 250K. I paid 50K for a license to grow a plant that the vet gave me for free. Makes sense. Thanks. I'll get that license from God. Thanks. From the creator.
From the creator himself.
Exactly.
And as you talk about creators, like we know you make skincare products. How was it getting into skincare and making it? A lot of people, I'm sure they don't know, like you said, they don't know the products that go into it or what even goes into making it. So how did you get started into like making the skincare? What's that process like?
So I started like back in varsity. It all started when I cut my hair. And I was relaxing for the longest time, cut my hair in like 2013, 2014, went to varsity, and I started getting into the natural movement at the time was like just starting. And obviously you have to, it was unlearning and relearning. You're used to relaxing, chemicals, and then unlearning that now to go for more natural options on your hair. So, and that's when I started finding out about coconut oil, shea butter, and all of these things. And yeah, I just started researching on my own and started playing around, just having fun, making products. I'm self-taught, so I just started out just fooling around, giving samples to my friends, my family, for the longest time. Mind you, this is 2014, 2015. I only launched my business in August 2023.
That's a whole 9 years of research. That's a whole
research, working, you go through different jobs, you learn different things, and I appreciate that. As happy as it was at the time, I'm like, I'm proud of these jobs. But in hindsight, now that I have my business and I look back, I was like, that was my business school. And if you're someone that is open-minded and you go to your job to learn, then you can pretty much do anything. Like I'm literally running my business the same way I was running the businesses of the people I was working for, and that was my business school. So yeah, like that's how I got into it, and here I am now. I make products, I make merch, the likes of Sporjaya. It's opened so many doors for me in terms of I'm selling at different events, which I did a lot of last year. I mean, I'm here.
Yes, you are. We here. We outside.
So yeah, man, it's just to be out there more. But like I always tell people, I'm like, just start, guys. Whatever you feel, even if it's a passion, whatever you feel, just push that start. You always feel in your gut that this is what I'm supposed to do, and just don't have that fear. You're gonna have a lot of doubts and all of that, but you always feel in your gut that this is what I'm supposed to do. Just start, and everything will fall into place. Along the way, you'll find your child, you'll find your support, you'll find your customers, doors will open for you. And I think that's just what happens in general. You just go after your passion and your purpose, what you're supposed to be doing on this earth and with your life on this earth.
You're preaching now. So we want to know what products can we get from Kush Beauty Box.
So you can get everything, baby. I was call out even the gems, oils, things, self-care, gems. I've done much for Sporjaya. So he listed lip balms, lip scrubs, hand creams, just simple, affordable self-care items that people would just put in their handbag. Body butters, body scrubs, everything, whatever skincare conditions also that you suffer from, dry skin, hyperpigmentation, all of those things. I'm like literally a doctor, but not a doctor, but a doctor.
I love it. And you're talking about how you do for Sporjaya, which we're a big fan of.
Yes.
We love the work. You're out here at events and everything. So how do you get into the event culture? Because we know you also make something else for the events, something else for the people to partake.
Kush Realness. Those that know me, they also know that I'm Kush Realness with Unati, another Kush girlie.
We love her too.
That's my partner in Kush Realness. We the girlies that get the vibe. But basically, that's how we also tapped into events. Last year we did my road bike together. That was a bomb. So shout out to also events that actually cater to us canna girlies, just people within the canna industry. I think more events need to be open to that because not everybody drinks alcohol and people are on other vibes. So make that, accessible for the people. But that's how I got in. Pretty much just going to spaces that allow and have space for us canna businesses, canna girls, and Yeah, but events have been amazing. We want more. Call us. Ask for Kush Girl Realness.
I'm gonna tell Nicole.
Kush Girl Realness. The girls know. And the guys know.
I know. I'm gonna tell them to call. Because we also got these lollipops that, you know, we won't say much.
We won't say much. But those that know the lollies and know the lollies and know the lollies know the lollies.
Know the lollies. So how did you get into the science of it? You know, the whole skincare, the making of it, the whole Kush products. There's actually like chemistry and science in it. How did you get into that product?
So like I said, I started off self-taught. And then obviously there are formulation courses, cosmetic formulation courses that you can do. They are like a lot of resources, but to get into it to the point where obviously you have to mix the right ingredients together, you do need to do a formulation, cosmetic formulation course, which is not too bad. I mean, as long as you know that's babe and you know how to get that, it's like baking.
It's like, I was about to say, if you can bake. If you can bake.
If you can measure.
You know, and talking about baking, where can people find Kush Beauty Box and Kush Girl Realness? Let them know where we can find you on the socials and everywhere else.
So on social media, Kush Beauty Box, I.is.Irene, my personal. And then you can also follow Forever 420, which is another girlie that's Nazi. We work together. We like pretty much partners in crime. We here to take over the world, Pinky and the fucking brain. And then Forever 420, you can also follow Unati as well. And that's between the two of us. Tap in.
Thank you so much, Queen. We can't wait to see you grow more.
Oh, and also guys, Namaka and I are having the Mindful Creative on the 8th of February. Y'all said y'all taking care of your wellness and being on top of it this year. So if you, for real, stand on business and stand on your words and pull through. Get the tickets. Links in bio, Kush Beauty Box, Namaka Star 7 Mantra. Links in bio, get your tickets, babe.
Call us. I love you. Call us out. But we wish you the best. We wish you more. You know, we definitely need some, some lip balm, some lip scrub, because we be hitting the
baby. That's why I made it. I made it for that. I made it for that.
Cause I cut enough.
Yeah. And Valentine's is coming up, guys. We don't want you kissing us with cracked lips and dry lips. If that's the issue. Mwah. Much love, everybody.